Hey guys, I know I've been away for a little while. I've been under the weather. I'll make this one short and sweet because my throat is still killing me. But I want to let you know I haven't gone anywhere. Just a quick update on two things actually. One, Pulse3D, still in here, still diamond handing it. Let me switch over to Pulse here real quick. Apologize, it's been a while since I've done a video, but like I said, I've been under the weather. Even just talking right now, I can feel my throat wanting to act up. So, quick update: Pulse3D still rocking and rolling. I'm still putting in, and I'm still compounding. It hasn't been a whole lot of dividends, but that doesn't mean that things aren't happening in the back end. If you stay within the community here, they're trying to mimic this off of one of the original P3D contracts on Ethereum way back in the day. But what I like is that they're still developing. They haven't given up. Not that they should. And in essence saying marketing is going to be pushing towards an entire ecosystem that's going to be going around this particular project. And if you look here, we're building an ecosystem around Pulse3D and the P3D token, all feeding Pulse into the contract. We have big goals and aspirations for this project. Those in here now are truly at the ground floor. We're just getting started. Please share Pulse 3D. So in reality, what does that mean? They're building. They're building. Give them time. Let me quit that real quick. Give it time. You know, they're building for it, and I personally I'm going to be staying in here. So I been reinvesting as I've been going through. It's at a low point right now. So as I said, I've actually been pulling my INC dividends off of PulseX. In essence, when I sell them, I bring them over here, and I've been dumping some of them in here. In the meantime, that's the other thing I wanted to update you on, and I'll try and make this video quick. Is, you know, these values have been they've been doing okay, but there's other things that are kind of coming online, and a friend of mine that I talked to through Telegram and such actually got me turned on to this one here, this pulse rate. And this one is rocking and rolling, I'm not going to lie. So what I actually ended up doing, because I'm trying to get a little bit more dividends here, is I pulled out my Pulse Hex and Pulse, as well as my Bitcoin, my wrapped BTC and wrapped Pulse. Pulled it out of the PulseX farm just because the percentages were going down, and I dumped it over here onto these. And so if you look on the dashboard, this is where I've been mining now. Now, actually, I just claimed it. I'm already back up to $2.21. This is about a 437% on my Pulse USDC. And then the other one I did is down here. It was P-Hex. Where is it? This one here, wrapped Pulse and P-Hex, 724%. And this thing has been pumping. It in essence pumps out. Now, the tricky thing with this, and I wish I would have done it on video, but again, I was doing this while ill. In order to get into the pulse rate, if you do pull out a Pulse X, and this is completely up to you. I'm leaving this one here just because it makes sense. It's not a whole lot. I'm just going to let it sit here and accumulate. But you do need to use their in-house DEX here. So if you go to PulseX and you withdraw your LP, break it apart, come over here to pulserate.io, and I'll copy this referral link and I'll put it in the description in the video below. But use their swap and liquidity over here, and that will create the LP that you can then put into here. This thing has been pumping and churning for a couple of days now. They actually just added these hex pools, so these are pretty high up there at the moment. Anybody who wants to come over here. But also just this one over here, like I said, I'm in the Pulse USDC, still well over 400. I just cashed out about $20, $30 just the other day, and I'm just moving it over to USDC. And then what I'll do is as I accumulate that, I can buy more Pulse, or I'm sorry, once I buy more Pulse, I can kind of dump more over here into the Pulse3D app. So Pulse Rate is what it's called, pulserate.io. I'll put a link in the description below. This is kind of what I'm doing on the Pulse chain at the moment. There's other things out there, but I don't like, again, I didn't get in this day one simply because I don't like getting into things unless I know that it's behind, you know, solid people. And I have some very reliable friends in the Telegram space that turned me onto this, that they've been part of, and they're actually part of the team itself. Now, does that guarantee 100% it's not a rug pull? No, but I'd rather take those chances of knowing the people on the team and knowing that I've had a multi-year relationship with these people in the past that are supporting it and part of the team. Same thing with this Pulse 3D. I didn't get in this ground level, but I'm not worried about it. I'm kind of in it for the long term, and it's backed by people that I trust, and so I'm gonna hold it. So I'll make that video. That was really quick, and I'll leave it at that. Pulserate.io, Pulse3D building. And that's where I'm at right now with the Pulse Chain. I'll try and do another video in the coming days as my throat feels a little bit better. Until then, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful night.